Welcome to the Social Commuter Podcast, the marketing podcast keeping you up to date on the go.
With your host, Georgia Smith
And Eloise Fenwick.
We have some really cool trends this week. I mean, music this week is popping off across all platforms. But before we get into the cool stuff, I'm ill. So warning, if I sound weird and bunged up, that's all it is. But don't worry, because next week Eloise is going to be ill. Because I'm going to give her my disease.
And it'll go in a cycle.
Yeah, and it's going to be so fun. But enough about that. Let's jump into some platform updates. So what have you noticed?
So my first platform update of the week is that Elon Musk has announced that...
He's announced something.
Sorry. He's announced that people with a lot of verified followers are going to also be verified.
I mean, it's like in real life. If you know a celebrity, you're basically a celebrity.
Yeah.
It doesn't shock me that much.
No, I just think that's such a funny update because it's basically like you don't have to do anything now to get it. You just have to know people.
I don't know any celebrities, so personally I wouldn't get
We won't
verified.
be getting verified anytime soon.
It doesn't. I mean, Elon
One
Musk likes
day.
being different.
Yeah.
One day. He likes to just mix it up, and I don't think many platforms have done that yet. So he's just really... He likes to stir the pot a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, at least he's a leader rather than a follower like all of the other platforms are at the moment.
So we do. We love a bit of Elon Musk random bits. However, I have read this week, it's not one of my updates, but it's sort of along the same lines, that since Elon Musk has taken over Twitter/X, less people are using it and the users have dropped massively. I mean, does that shock any of us?
No.
You know, it's a bit of like, I get it, but I used to use Twitter quite a lot. X, I don't even think I have an account anymore. I sort of just deleted my Twitter account.
Yeah, I don't. No.
I don't use it.
No, but if... Like, let us know on a poll. It'll probably be on Instagram if you prefer X or Twitter.
Yes, we want to know because I prefer Twitter. Would you?
I actually barely used either.
Oh, neither.
No, so
You're
I
more
can't.
of a
No,
TikTok girl.
Yeah, I'm more of a TikTok,
Love
Instagram,
it.
Threads occasionally. So.
What else have you noticed?
So my next one is that YouTube has added members-only shorts.
Yeah.
So basically for subscribers of YouTube channels to encourage subscriptions.
I mean, they like to fleece us for our money, so it isn't.
Yes, I mean, to be fair, personally, I'm not bothered about YouTube Shorts. I never
don't
watch
like
them.
It.
I prefer
My
a video.
boyfriend's obsessed with it.
Yeah.
The amount he was on his phone the other day scrolling through YouTube Shorts. He's like, why are you watching YouTube Shorts? He's like, you're a kid. Do you not have a TikTok account? He's like, I just like it. And I was like, okay. So apparently, some people do. I prefer TikTok. If my TikTok time runs out and I want to feel less guilty, I'll use like Reels on Instagram.
Yeah.
I've never really gotten into YouTube Shorts.
No, I've never.
No, but maybe this will help people get into it more. I mean, it wouldn't. I wouldn't pay, but...
It wouldn't motivate me to, like, subscribe to a channel.
No, I don't think it's for me. But, I mean, we're not loving any apps today. I think we're just dissing all
No,
the
you're
updates. But it's fine.
Being real.
I know, we're talking about an app that I also don't like, Threads. Still don't have an account. I just can't be... But they are updating a lot. I do think it's going to be a massive app, and I probably need to get over my stubbornness and just download the app and stop being pathetic. But now you can watch the NBA scores on Threads, which was initially a very, like, X app. It was sort of like Twitter's thing. They had it, and it used to basically like a little bit on the screen if you search for NBA. And it was very... X, I keep calling it Twitter, Xy. And now Threads are basically saying, give it to me, we're going to start with NBA now, we're going to do it for all sports. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah,
it's quite
that's
interesting.
Quite cool.
Yeah.
I quite like that.
People can talk while watching the game and they can see the results. I get it, and it's a smart idea. If I liked football or American football, I would probably use it. I don't know, so I don't think it's for me. I mean, maybe Threads are coming for X.
Oh, always.
And
always.
they like rivaling each other.
Yeah. Well, my next one is that Instagram moving towards Facebook in this sense. How they're testing a feature to be able to comment on individual carousel.
I saw that, yeah. You literally at the number. It's so cool. I would love that.
I think that's quite fun. I'm excited to see this.
I'm excited to see it come out, especially with the new 15 post carousels now.
Yeah.
I am more than excited to see what happens with this. So I'm going to be atting all your Instagram posts.
Oh, I love that.
Individual comments on each single picture. It'll be great fun.
That's dedicated.
I just think it's a nice little update.
Yeah.
So we can't complain. And then YouTube, this is one of my favourite updates yet. They're testing a new AI-driven process that'll let you skip to the most engaged part of a video.
I love that.
If you're watching a video, you're a bit bored, you can literally skip it and it will take you to the most engaged next part of the video, which is really cool.
That's brilliant.
So
I wonder how they're going to measure.
They said they're going to watch the bits that are most watched. They're going to get AI basically to do it for them. See the bits that are most watched, and then you'll just be able to skip.
Oh, like that people have like...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, it probably won't work for the couple, like, first 1,000 views or anything like that. But if you're watching a video a bit later on, it's a super cool little niche update from YouTube.
Yeah, I love that. And then my next one, we've got loads this week.
Yeah, I think we've got 10 in total. It's quite intense.
Yeah. LinkedIn is testing a new video-only feed, which is fun. It's quite like TikTok and Instagram.
Like to mix it up,
and YouTube.
Well, so unique to LinkedIn.
God, they need to think of some new ideas at this point.
I mean, Elon Musk is.
Yeah, but do we think this will be used by businesses?
I don't know. Businesses like LinkedIn. I love a bit of LinkedIn. I think it's so fun. So maybe they'll use it and it could be a new little thing.
Maybe.
And then I've also seen that LinkedIn, you can have message as the business. So initially you could message, like I can message you. But now the business can message people. And they've done loads of message updates, actually. They've spent a lot of time working on the message system on LinkedIn. So link below, there's like a big article, you can read all about it. I would be here for the whole hour talking about that one update. So it's pretty cool though.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And then my last one is Pinterest have released new information on how to optimize your content for their algorithm. Which is brilliant. I wish all platforms did that.
I know, it'd be great. I would have a little nosy all the time.
Yeah, they're great for creators, aren't they, Pinterest?
It is good. So, I mean, that's once again quite a long one. You'd have to read it. I went to read it and I was going to debrief it for everyone yesterday, and I was doing my reading and I was like, I can't be bothered. There's so much information, and I was like, I'm just going to sit and watch Dragon's Den. Yeah, and it's just not for me today. And then I also have a little one. So, well, it's not really little. It's quite a big difference. The EU, as we said before, none of the countries actually, all the groups of countries are really liking social media platforms at the minute. I mean, even with America trying to ban TikTok, it's quite intense. So they are investigating Apple, Google and Meta over DMA breaches. So we're going to see, I think, a lot of blocks, I guess, is the way to put it, on a lot of apps now. I mean, Google, I wouldn't expect something like that, but I've given up. Everything's getting taken from us at this point, so it's pretty intense, but it is.
Hopefully we'll have a job by the end of the year.
Honestly, I'm not scared. It deletes every social media app. I mean, we're going to get banned and we're going to be stuck.
We'll have to make our own.
Maybe that's what we need to do.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I know. We just inspired ourselves right now. How is she waiting? But I think that's for our updates this week. Bit of a mix.
Very
mixed. There's loads of little ones. Loads.
Yeah.
Everyone's just fancied little mini updates, and then the government's thought, well, let's just
wipe them.
Wiping everything away. But read more about that below. Like we say, everything is just a little debrief, but we have the big articles, which we're not going to sit and read out to you guys. They will link below. And then trends-wise, what have you seen?
Loads of songs this week.
100%.
So my number one is the Von Dutch remix. Charlie.
It is such a vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, people went through stages of loving Addison Rae that she just forgotten about, literally.
Yeah.
No one can remember. Her single scream on this remix of a song everyone loves her now. They say she's like a girl, she's got it because she screamed. And you know what? I get it though.
TikTok loves it. So.
It is such a tune.
Yeah.
And it's just such you're going for a breakup, you put on a song, you put on that. That's what you need. So it's a really good trending song.
Love that.
We do love it. And then I have seen Make You Mine by Madison Beer. Her songs are trending. I feel like it's every week now, and this one's been trending for quite a while. But the trend at the minute is basically saying there's a trend when there's not. It's really weird. And I didn't read much into it, and I thought maybe there was a trend for the sound and I wasn't seeing it. And apparently it's people thirst trapping to the sound. Never seen it, didn't really think much into it. And then I saw people being is this a joke? Is the trend pretending there's a trend?
Yeah.
So it's very confusing. Use the sound though, it's going well, and it's people
trending.
Are using it because people are confused. So it's a really good one. And then I've also seen, my description for this is really bad. I've written 2 people old arcade boxing forwards and backwards, which is how I remembered it. I mean, I don't even know, I think you explained it. Yeah, and they just bounce back and forward. Yeah, and I think it's new. I haven't seen it before.
That's such an odd trend.
It's so, I don't know who created it. It's so random. I sort of love it though. Yeah, I've seen couples do it, and initially I thought, it's just a coupley one. I tapped on the sound. So many people are doing it now. I've seen friends do it. If I had the balls to sit there and arcade dance, I would do it with you. I don't know. It's not a thing. And then the sound for that is called Blue Monday, so you can search that on TikTok and probably describe it better than us going like that on camera the whole time. And then my final one is Bye Bye by Ariana Grande, which I think we did a TikTok to it last week, and I'm just obsessed with the sound. I'm so ill. It's going to sound worse than usual. Bye bye, boy, bye. Bye bye. It's over again. It's a tune. Thank you.
That's very good, yeah.
I just think the sound's trending and people are doing it basically saying bye to things in their life. It's like when a guy asks you for a date and then ghosts you, bye-bye, stuff like that. It's just going great. You could do it. Businesses could use that so easily.
Yes.
Bye-bye to those customers that ask you to make one little amendment before your post goes out. Little stuff like that. I think it's going to blow up and it's going to do really well.
Yes. Another one I have, which is just a really weird, funny one, is hello, Jackie.
Yeah, Eloise described this before and I just sort of stared at her blankly and was like, what are you on about?
And it's basically, I've seen it, how people are climbing through windows into their friend's house and they're like when my friend didn't respond to my message in like a minute and then they go to their house, like it is really funny, but I think this has a lot of potential for businesses and stuff.
Even your descriptions made me be like, oh, I could use that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it sounds good.
I love that one. And then sometimes it's hard to find the words to say.
Gorgeous.
And this has been going around for a few weeks, but I think it's really popping off at the moment.
It sounds it.
Yeah, I'm getting it all the time on my For You page.
They're the same sort of sounds at the minute that are just like everyone's sort of recycling them and reusing them, but can't complain, makes our life easy.
It does.
And we know what sounds to use, so
It does,
no complaints here.
And then catch flights, not feelings.
Yeah. I think that's going to get more popular as we go to summer.
Oh, 100%.
And they had the sound last summer, which was the Come Fly With Me sound. It was like, he likes planes, and he watched it, whatever it was. I think that's going to blow up again in the summer.
100%.
I'm just...
So everyone's starting to travel now,
It's so nice. It was sunny today for the first day in a long time.
Yay.
I felt happy. I was like,
happy Easter, by the way, everyone.
Yes. Oh, I totally forgot.
Oh, yeah,
as you can tell, we're
Monday,
great.
yeah, it's stunning.
So happy Easter. Hopefully it's sunny, but we'll see. And then you can use the catch flights not feeling sound if you're going on holiday.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, how was your Monday? And then and then my last one is brands are loving their mascots at the moment on TikTok.
Yeah.
So we saw this with Duolingo for ages now with their owl, which is so iconic.
It is like the face of Duolingo.
Literally.
It's so fab.
Almost the face of TikTok at this point.
Yeah.
And then this week I've seen, so Cocoa Pops, they have a little monkey as their one.
I've seen. I feel like they collabed.
They probably did.
Mad.
But it's the same kind of vibe, like the whole tone of it is very similar to Duolingo, but I think we're going to see this a lot more in brands now.
So maybe we need a little mascot. It can be like a little microphone and like Eloise, you can wear it.
I can wear it.
But I think like having that face of a business on social media does so well. Like Dr. Miami, you know, like the guy that does boob jobs in Miami.
Oh yeah.
He has his social media manager is like the face of it. It's so weird, but having that sort of banter in the business, like Duolingo's sort of like got that banter with the people working there.
Yeah.
Just get a mascot. If it's a person or a person in a little outfit, they do well.
They do.
And I love them. And then creators this week, who have you seen?
So mine, sorry if I pronounce the name wrong, Louise Lon, I think.
My pronunciation's going to be worse after, so don't worry.
So I followed her for ages and she is one of my favourite creators of all time. She's a young mum, but she does a lot of posts on mental health, and I particularly love her TikTok account.
Love it.
I think she was the first repost on TikTok that I ever did, so a special place in my heart. But honestly, definitely go check her out. Her account's really inspirational.
Love it. I mean, we go for quite different people. Mine is, I was going to go butcher the pronunciation, Hannah Del Sasso.
Ooh.
Probably pronounce a little better than that, but she does lifestyle videos and her outfits are on point every time. She went to the F1, must be about 2 weeks ago now. She wore this dress and it's not left my head since. And she's just outfit goals and she's just incredible. So definitely check her out. I'm a big fan on TikTok. She's probably amazing on Instagram as well, but definitely a very good account to check out. So it's Hannah Del Sasso. Was so wrong pronunciation, but
Del Sasso.
It's fine. But I think that is it for this week's video. So yeah, as always, read more about everything we mentioned below and comment your creators of the week, because we do get some good ones and we like to always have a nosy. And tune in next week when Eloise will be ill and she'll have a cold.
Yay.
And it'll be great. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.